So Kelly is a TransWest man. He's very outgoing. Anybody that knows Kelly knows that he's very urgent, and when he needs something done, he needs it done yesterday.
I've been doing business with TransWest Credit Union for about 30 years, and pretty much my whole family, most all our employees, close to 20 employees, and most of them are all doing business, and a lot of friends and acquaintances that I referred to TransWest. It's been a great company. Taking care of me over the years, pretty much make my life easy.
I like the urgency, and myself and my staff, we always do our very best to accommodate that, and I just love that about Kelly. He's a go-getter. He makes things happen.
I do automotive repair, the Tire Zone, Tire Factory in South Salt Lake on State Street there. We actually have got customers, we go way back into the fourth generations, repeat customers, and which we take care of everybody, and that's what we do.
So Kelly has multiple businesses. He has the Tire Factory, which is on State Street, and then he has Edwards Automotive, which they do repairs, that's over on 3rd West. And I would recommend anybody that needs any of those services to go to Kelly and his group. They do a great job.
I really enjoy doing business with TransWest. Dealing with the banks, I mean, I've dealt with a number of big banks, and I just don't feel as comfortable, when it comes to being an example that, take a number type of thing. Where I go down TransWest, I can go walk into Ed's office, I can sit down, and he makes me feel comfortable and helps me with my needs as a personal individual, and that's why I feel good about referring anybody there.
Whenever he has someone that needs a loan, he brings them here to us, and we appreciate that, and I think he appreciates that he has someplace that he can trust to take referrals.
We actually did a fundraiser too. We've got a guy that works with us, his name's Clegg, and he's a quadriplegic, and he does all of our bookkeeping and things, and he's been in a wheelchair for 21 years. So, with a fundraiser with people like TransWest and helping promote it through their employees and posting it for us, and with other avenues we had, like I said, we raised close to $20,000 that helped buy him some stuff to help him get outdoors.
Kelly's involved in a lot of things. He has a lot of businesses. He has a lot of outside interests. He does a lot of charity work as well, and it just really is a good relationship. He's the type of member that TransWest loves, and hopefully that he appreciates us as well.
We are #1 in Utah for repeat customers in our tire and automotive business, and it's good to be in business with a #1 credit union in the state of Utah, and I love it.
Them's been here a long time, and we get to know them like family, and it's nice to be able to go into a financial institution and be able to talk to a friendly person and know that they care about your needs, and that's what TransWest is for the members.
I was looking for low interest rate, just like anybody else, and I found it here.
He is always upbeat, he's friendly, and we enjoy talking to him about his culture.
I grew up in Samoa. I have adopted parents from Utah. They're American. And my older brother, Ty Jorgensen, who are a member of the TransWest Credit Union, who introduced me this great place. My parents just passed away 2 years ago, and I wanted to buy their house. And then I turned to TransWest for their help. And they have that trust on me, and I have trust on them.
He's bringing all his family to TransWest because he loves our service. His brothers and sisters have all joined. His family has come over from Samoa, and he's trying to get them members of TransWest. He has a nephew that moved in with him, and then he had to try to get a car loan so he could build some credit.
This place become like a family to me. When I come in, every time I I welcome with a smile, kind, and their professional way of treating customers. So when I come to this place, I smile to turn the favor back to them.
Lim, I'm not too good at this, but you always make us feel good when you come in. You are the nicest person. I am very fortunate to have met you working at the TransWest and meet you as a member. I'm glad that you still come in and visit all the branches, but you come, I think, mostly to Sandy Branch, and we enjoy having your company.
As the year goes by, I receive pamphlets and brochure from other banks who turn me down. And like it says, if the thing's not broken, why fix? Why touch? I came aboard to this great family or this company, TransWest Credit Union, 25 years ago, and I'm looking forward to go another 25 years milestone or more.
Every time they'd ever talked about nominating for somebody for this position, he's always been in the back of my mind or in the forefront of my mind of somebody that could do it. I mean, he represents us really well.
I grew up in Murray, Utah. I live in West Jordan now, and I've been a member here at TransWest Credit Union for a lot of years.
I've known Ron for probably about 11 years. Ron would come into the branch, got a really unique personality. He's always fun. He's always uplifting. And he's just a guy that you always want to be around.
I've been basically an adrenaline junkie my entire life. Started racing BMX bikes as a kid, kind of graduated to motocross. From motocross, jumped in car racing, run some sprint cars, some midgets, and moved into monster truck racing and off-road with the Lucas Oil Off-Road Series. So it's been a wild ride.
He's got to know a lot of the people here before I even came here. He has a really great relationship with Rose. She helped change his life in the direction of how he did his finances.
It goes way back to the first loan that TransWest was able to give me for a dirt bike purchase. I paid, but I paid on Ron's terms, and apparently there's a problem with that at the credit union. One day, my good friend Rose collared me, and we had to sit down with the closed door in her office, and she educated me.
He's a pretty good pillar in our little community. I mean, he's represented Maverick, Young Chevrolet. He's been in marketing his whole life, and I mean, drives a monster truck. I mean, I don't even know people that do that.
Being involved with the monster truck and whatnot, and realize the importance of giving back to the community that gives to us. It's been nice to go and actually drive monster trucks to some of these kids' houses that are so ill they're not able to come out and maybe attend some of our events and whatnot. We did that for the Angels Hands group just here in my hometown of West Jordan, where we had a police escort and drove a couple of monster trucks right to the front door of this kid's house. We've since lost him, but for that day and those few minutes, it was a good time for him.
I mean, we do his loans, we take care of his family, he brings his kids into us, he brings his friends into us. I mean, you just don't do that unless you have a good confidence in the people that you're working with.
I've got a boy who just turned 18, and I'm gonna have Steve sit him down just like Rose did just a few years back with me, and have that closed door meeting, and just so he realizes the importance of having great partners.